And welcome back to Tactical Pontoon. Today we are going to look at another tactical pontoon build. This was done by Unicorn Customs. Now, Casey over at Unicorn Customs, he is an official tactical pontoon installer. That means not only can he handle your stippling, your Cerakote needs, but he can get you set up with one of the best trigger systems in the entire world. Tactical Pontoon. He can get it. You don't even have to order it through me. You can go directly through him with your build process, and then he will get it tuned to perfection along with everything else that he does. So that is Unicorn Customs. I will have his Instagram linked in the description so that you can get a hold of him through there. As we all know, YouTube is kind of a pain when it comes to direct linking. So through Instagram, and then you can go directly to his website from there. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's move the Trigger Jedi out of the way. Beautiful sticker. As we all know, Tactical Pontoon brings it with the trigger game, but they also have, or I also have, the best stickers in the entire world when it comes to all that nice swag. These are known for giving at least 5 to 10 horsepower on your car and multiple other benefits. But let's get into the build. Now, this is not a Glock. Looks like a Glock, but this is actually based around the SCT manufacturing Glock 19 frame. This is not a Glock. I really like the SCT frame. You will know that or just to let you know, I do have a video on the SCT frame on the channel. So if you want more information on it, the one main takeaway is it is actually very similar in design to the Strike 80 that was released for a very limited time. But it's a fully drilled frame, so you will have to get it transferred to you. It does have a serial number. But if you like that design, if you like that aesthetic, this is the one for you. SCT Manufacturing. They're relatively inexpensive. I think going price is like $50 currently. All right, so I got a hold of Casey at Unicorn Customs, and I said, let's do something really cool. We threw around a couple different designs, and we landed on chocolate chip. This is the Desert Storm camouflage Cerakote, and it's one of those designs that I have always loved. I grew up in a time where my uncle was over in Desert Storm. When he came back, he gave me a bunch of his BDUs with the chocolate chip design. So I was one of those geeky little kids that wore it to school, and just that design has always meant something for me. So when he was okay with taking this Cerakote job on, I was extremely excited. He also laid down some extremely grippy stippling on the frame. There wasn't a lot of frame modifications needed because they already have a ledge on both sides. He just added a little stipple there. The undercut is nice and clean already. So really, with this frame, he was able to lay down a nice grippy stippling job that is good to go. This is just really fine. It might be a bit aggressive for carry, but for a range gun, this is good to go. He does have multiple different options, and this is just the one we went with. So get with him with his options on his texture. But like I said, this is a nice aggressive texture. This is something that is going to stick to your hand. Going back to the Cerakote, it's well done. It's extremely well done. I am extremely pleased. Cerakote is one of those things that just about anybody can do, but to do it well and to do it great takes a lot of work. And especially with something like this where there are multiple different stages, a lot of patterns that have to be put down. I know I'm missing the word that I'm looking for. Anyways, to get it right, to get it clear and crisp like this, where you even have it on the serrations and it's not blown out, something that is easy to do, but he laid down this Cerakote extremely well. I got to give him huge props for that, which means when your project heads his way, you can have great confidence that his pride in his work is going to give you a very, very well done finish. So this is just awesome. If you like that camo finish, that desert camo, well, that's one guy you can go to. Casey, even down here on the, I know it's out of focus, but even down here on the magwell, or on the magazine extension, just laid it down, just did an amazing job. As for the parts on this thing, we went with the Zafiri Precision barrel. Actually, I take that back. This is one of the few remaining tactical pontoon barrels that Zafiri Precision did for me multiple years back. Maybe if there's interest, we will do another run of these. It is they're spiral fluted. I'm gonna pop the magazine out. It is their spiral fluted. You can see it's got a little bit of just wear from running back and forth, but that easily wipes off. Zafiri Precision, their barrels have a very good finish on them. Also included with the whole Zafiri Precision / tactical pontoon barrel is a Zafiri Precision slide. I cannot remember which model this is, but it's got the serrations up top. You got the serrations up front. You got a little window here. It's not meant for a ported barrel, so if you go for this one, don't put a ported barrel in there. You will blow off your dust cover, as we've seen in quite a few forums here recently and Facebook groups. Down here with the SCT frame, I think there is one magwell designed for them right now. I just basically adopted one of our Leonidas magwells to it. It does have a few gaps here and there, but it's not something you really notice. It works really well for its intended purpose, and even though it's not 100% perfect, I can live with it because I personally am not 100% perfect. So like I said, I actually used one of the Leonidas magwells for it, designed for a Glock 19. As for the other controls, I believe these were Tyrant, or it was more like one of their unbranded probably eBay models. I'm not one of those people that has to have a... I went for a specific look, and it's a magazine release that works. So, it works. Yes, it is an ETS magazine. This is more of a display gun that will run. The only time I've really had issues with ETS magazines was in the cold or with aluminum casings. But your mileage may vary. If you were going to build something, I'd recommend just going with a Glock magazine. Okay, on top of here, we have the Swamp Fox Justice. I've had good luck with these optics, and it's got a nice large window. But if you've been around me at all, you know that I am excited for the changeover to enclosed emitters that have more of a rail mount option instead of screws. They just seem to be, not only do they fit easier, but you're not running around looking for screws. So that's just my little 2 cents there. Again, this is just an amazing build overall. I really love the Cerakote work and the grip work. Unicorn Customs, Casey over there just knocked it out of the park for what I was looking for. The other special thing about this build is a Peacemaker Leonidas trigger system. So let's see if we can capture that guy on video. As you can see, it is right up against the wall already. We're just going to pull through. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, like a 3-pound break. And then nice, extremely quick reset. Peacemaker Leonidas. If you are looking for the trigger system to take it all to the next level, the Peacemaker Leonidas is where it is at. So being that this was a next level build, I had to have a next level trigger in it. This one is tuned obviously by myself. I gave it just a little extra because I am fitting it myself. I gave it a little extra. Peacemaker Leonidas systems are not drop-ins. They take a little extra tuning. Somebody like Unicorn Customs or any of the Tactical Pontoon installers can get you hooked up with that additional tuning. Okay, so Peacemaker Leonidas with the SCT build Zafiri slide. You've got Angry Bear arms on the sights. This thing is ready to rock and roll. So, without taking up too much more of your time, this is it. Buy Unicorn Customs, the SCT build. If you're looking to have something done, Unicorn Customs is your man. He can get you set up. Excellent turnaround time, excellent Cerakote work, beautiful stippling. I'm extremely excited about this build. You will see more of it on my Instagram page. I cannot wait to get a chance to go and put some rounds through it. Maybe throw a compensator on it. I don't know. We shall see. But that's it. What do you think about this build? What do you think about that Cerakote work? Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about the Peacemaker Leonidas or any trigger system, questions that you may have or comments or what you would like to see. I'm open to them. So hit me up there down below, or of course send me an email from the website, TacticalPontoon.com. That's it for today. I will catch you next time. Tactical Pontoon.